It was in this. It was in this area called Chu Lai, and there was no real town next to it. It was just an area in this province, right? Not right by the ocean, very beautiful, but it was all military. And I was in. They brought us in. They flew us in from the night before, and we got in this place called Chu Lai. It smelled terrible, and but you're right by the ocean. It's very beautiful, and so we have some food of some sort, and then they say, oh, we're going to watch a movie. And they put this World War II movie up from that was made, I think, a couple years before, maybe in 67 or something, 66. And they put this movie up and with American movie stars and stuff like that fighting the Germans. So they put that up and we're drinking beer and watching this movie. And I'm sitting with this guy who, he was from Philadelphia, which I grew up not too far from there. Anyway, we talked about black music, special kind of music. Back then, nobody listened to this stuff back then. Anyway, the movie ends, and about a half an hour after the movie ends, these rockets come flying in from the enemy, and they're blowing up everywhere. And no one, I missed it. No one said that's a bunker. That's a bunker. If this shit happens, you have to get in there and get underground. And so these rockets come, and they come in like this, boom, boom. I mean, they're fast, and when you see them flying, like this is going to sound kind of dumb. Here I am, trained, with some really good sergeants in the States, but nobody prepared me for here's what it's like when people try to kill you, and and also they turn the lights out, so it's pitch dark. All you can see are the things coming in and exploding. You can't. There's no light. So I didn't know where the bunkers were. So I'm laying in the sand, and I'm just staying down, and I started to try to make an angel. You know how you do in the snowstorm, you're trying to make an angel with your body? I thought, I got to get out. How do I get in there? I felt like I was as high as a building, and I'm flat as a pancake on the ground. Well, I'm laying there, and I have this, a vision. Something like an entity right here. And basically this entity is saying, come on, look at me. And, I didn't have I couldn't tell you who that was. I mean, of course, now it's clearly something, I split psychologically or something like that. Next thing I know, I glance and I go, whoa, wait a minute. No. I'm not looking at you. And it was like, come on, just give me a kiss on the cheek. And at that moment I said, I am not going to die here. And I remember that I made that promise to myself. I'm not going to die here. I don't know. I mean, believe me, there were so many times I never thought about it. But for the most part, I made that vow. At that moment, I'd been there 6 hours. And when the lights came back on, the guy I had just been sitting with at the movie, this black guy from Philadelphia, was laying right there, and I thought he just got knocked out. He bumped into something. There was no blood. So I thought he was okay. And then they put him on this stretcher, and they took him down. There was we called them hooches. They were little dwellings that were just some screen around it and a little metal roof that we stayed in. And so they took him down to this hooch, and they put him in there, and he's on the cot there, on the stretcher in the hooch. And I went to the doorway, and I was looking at him. And this sergeant says to me, what are you looking at? I said, well, that guy. I didn't know his name. We just, how you talk to someone, you don't know their name, you just talk to them. I said, is that guy we just had at the movie. He said, oh, is he a friend of yours? I said, well, no, I mean, sort of. I mean, we were hanging out at the movie together. I said, is he okay? He goes, he's dead. He's dead. And I was I didn't know what to do. I was just kind of I guess I kept staring, and I didn't even realize I was staring. And I didn't realize until much later that how rude that is, to just stare at a dead body, especially one of your comrades. So I'm looking, and then he got mad at me, this sergeant. He said, get the fuck out of here. How fucking dare you? Fuck you. Fucking you get the fuck out. Get the hell out of here. I'll beat the shit out of you right now. I said, okay. And and a couple things came to mind. I went, whoa, wait a minute. These guys, these Vietnamese, they want to kill us. They want to kill me. I never understood that as clearly as I did that night. They want to kill me. Yeah, no shit. So let's see. Yeah, that was my first night. And that the thing was, that was my first big lesson in terms of like, there are going to be these moments where there's not going to be anything but chaos, and who knows how you're going to get through it.